Next on my list is my very favorite casserole in all of Thanksgiving, sweet potato casserole.
Oh, you can have it. You can have
Oh,
mine.
it is so good. You mix the sweet potatoes with some butter. You mix it all up, make it cream and smoothie. Smooth and creamy.
Or cream and smoothie.
Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
We're just a couple gals snacking our way through life and talking about it.
This is your first time in a podcast studio?
I just laid the snack down is what I'm saying. Jami, why in the HE double pretzel sticks did we start a podcast?
That's a great question that I don't remember the answer to.
It's time to rock and roll. It's time to rock and casserole. It's time to rock and roll. It's time to rock and casserole. Take it away.
Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
Y'all, guess what we're talking about today?
Casserole snacks.
And I didn't know if you heard that my tone was perfect, but we did get our Circle DNA results back, and I am gifted musically.
I am also gifted musically, and I opted out of said song that Fallon wrote approximately
10 seconds ago.
years old.
Yep. Y'all, what's better than a casserole? Tell me now.
I
Little to none.
I like casseroles.
What?
I don't love casseroles.
And why?
I don't know. It's just,
Is it too much going on?
I guess, I don't know. Here's, in my mind, casseroles always feel like some sort of cheesy, creamy something that I'm going to feel bad later. That's what it is. That's the association in my brain. That does not mean that all casseroles are those things.
Sure.
But those are the feelings that rise up.
Casserole is more soul food, so I can understand.
It's also a very Midwest thing. So for you, that probably has some nostalgia attached. Whereas I wouldn't put me high in the casserole, like of all the meals I ate from 0 to 18.
Sure. And some of you may be asking yourselves, what is the word casserole? Is this French? What are you talking about? And yes, it is French. It actually means saucepan. But a casserole, by definition, is a kind of stew or side dish that is cooked slowly in an oven. So think of like a one-dish meal that is baked.
I would like to amend
Okay.
that it's not a side dish or a stew. It could be just a whole meal.
100%.
'Cause
One-dish meal that is baked.
Okay, great.
Yep.
It's a one pan meal.
Yep, one pan meal.
And the rise of the brand Tupperware, I feel, is really where casseroles found their time to shine. So the 1950s and 60s.
Yes. I will say just a little brief history of the casserole I looked up dates all the way back to Greek. The word kuathion.
Bless you.
Kuathion? I haven't taken my Greek lessons yet. But it means little cup. The word eventually morphed into the medieval Latin katia and settled on casserole or casserole, the French diminutive, essentially meaning pan. By the 18th century, which Jami is
The 1700s.
the English-speaking world used the word casserole. Okay, so Masterclass, they used to be a sponsor of ours, giving us this brief history.
I was just
going to
ask where you got that from.
Masterclass.
Masterclass. Okay. Is there a masterclass on how to make some casseroles?
Yes.
Wow.
They give you popular variations. They give you the characteristics of a casserole. So go and find out more at masterclass.com.
You asking about what century? That's some early pod stuff. We did a lot of that in early Snack Show pod. We haven't done a lot of century quizzing.
It's true. But we're still on it. We still get it.
We are.
I think 10 years back. If you
100.
100 years back.
100.
That's how it
100.
goes. Okay, so we thought we'd have a little fun today on the Rock and Casserole episode. And Jami and I have done a draft. A casserole draft, y'all. We're going to make our own casserole teams. And at the end, decide which team would beat out the other team. What are we basing it on? Who knows? Deliciousness?
Will we agree? Probably not.
Probably not, but we're going to fight to the death.
We are. Welcome to the casserole duel.
Yes. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Jami, I think we need to decide, like classic rock, paper, scissors.
Who goes first?
Who goes first?
Okay. Ready?
What if we did like cupcake, pancake, pie cake?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Rock,
1,
paper,
2, 3.
scissors.
We both did paper for those that are listening.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of listeners.
Shout out what you did.
Okay.
Rock,
1,
paper,
2,
scissors.
Scissors. I scissored her paper. I get to go first.
Okay. On your first casserole team, the player announced first is
Lasagna.
you. because you know Nona's lasagna is the best lasagna out there. That is so rude.
Lasagna is a casserole.
That is so rude.
As the kids say, savage.
Okay, be specific. Is it Stouffer's? Is it Nona's?
Oh, it's homemade. It's homemade lasagna.
By you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to die anyway because it's not lasagna. Or it's not Nona's.
It's going to die? Wow.
It's going to go downtown.
Wow. How about you say it's not going to taste good? It doesn't need to die. Sheesh.
I'm working on my smack
that
talk.
was
I'm trying to be intimidating.
very Knights in the Round Table duel language right there.
What's Knights in the Round Table?
You know, medieval times where they're dueling and the thing, and you knock them
nice.
off the horse. You know.
All I'm thinking of is those turkey legs, and I think
And that movie
times.
with Heath Ledger.
Knight's Tale.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. Okay, homemade lasagna. Why do you pick this as your first?
Because lasagna is one of my favorite foods.
Okay.
And it is a casserole I have made,
Mm-hmm.
like how I make it,
Mm-hmm.
and would eat it often.
Great.
Because here's what I'll say. As a non-casserole connoisseur,
Uh-huh.
I have a list here. Most of it's just Googling, being like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But also, I'd like to preface, I made this list 20 minutes before lunch, so I was also starving.
Ooh, nice.
So,
Nice.
anyways,
I get it.
lasagna feels of my whole list, ones I've actually made. So that's why
Okay,
it's number
great.
one. I can't see.
Okay, I need to put on my privacy screen
Oh
over
my gosh.
here. Okay.
Start your draft, Val.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
My first player on my casserole team is green bean casserole.
Oh, you can have it all. Disgusting.com.
best,
If you went to JamiWillNeverEatThis.com, first thing up, green bean casserole.
Wow.
Woof.
Wow.
Woof.
Okay. I'm picking green bean casserole because a couple things. A, it's usually a crowd favorite. This is weird that Jamie's not a fan. B,
Not in the crowd.
It's enjoyed usually in a communal setting. Think Thanksgiving. We're all together. We're thankful. We're hugging each other. Green bean casserole is always the main ingredient there. And third, it's super easy. Literally, green beans, cream and mushroom soup, a little bit of soy sauce, milk, and you're done. Oh, and French's fried onions on top. And you're done.
If you are listening and not watching, you need to get on YouTube just to see my face right now.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
pretty disgusted.
Woof.
I am very excited that is my number one player, GPC. Okay, Jamie, next on your draft, who is your second draft casserole pick?
Enchilada Casserole.
Okay,
So
that
it's-
was also on my list, but that's fine.
So it is basically chicken enchiladas.
Okay.
Because the way you make chicken enchiladas is in a casserole dish.
Okay, so we got some chicken.
So you've got chicken, you've got corn tortillas.
Mhm.
You roll them up into little like taquito shapes. So, roll them all the way and you put them all in your dish. Then you put your enchilada sauce. You put some cheese.
What kind of enchilada sauce were you working with?
What do you mean?
There's like green, red.
Oh, I usually do red and I do mild.
Oh, nice.
Also so that when I'm sharing it, other people.
Sure.
So.
That's very inclusive of
Yeah.
you. Love it.
Also, then we'll eat it with some sour cream and some black olives
Mm.
afterwards. I don't put it in the dish because those are some controversial
Yeah, I was
ingredients.
going to say black olives.
Yeah.
See you later, suckers.
So, enchilada casserole is my number 2.
Got it. Okay, number 2 on my casserole team is, drum roll, chicken broccoli casserole. One of my favorites. My mom makes it. It is so good. I went through a phase where I actually took the broccoli out because I wasn't a vegetable fan. So we were just working with cream and chicken and cheese and those like the stuffing on top that is like all crispy. Now that I've become a full-grown adult, I did put the broccoli back in and I do enjoy it. So chicken broccoli casserole. Have you had it?
Never had it.
Okay, picture this. You got some chicken cut up. You can do a rotisserie chicken, just cut up. Super easy. I don't know exactly what the cream of soup is, but it's probably cream of mushroom or cream of chicken kind of mixed in there. Obviously broccoli. And then on top, you're doing a mixture of stuffing. So think like Thanksgiving stuffing.
Like stovetop stuffing?
Yeah, like stovetop, like the little squares. And then on top of that, a bunch of shredded cheddar cheese. Woo, it's so good.
I have an important question for
Yes.
everyone listening and also you, Fallon.
Yeah.
Where can you find cream of chicken soup these days? Because I cannot find it in the grocery store.
Really?
Yeah. The soup section's gotten real weird at the Kroger. And they used to have so many options and now they don't. And cream of chicken feels like one I can never find.
Weird.
So somebody help me out.
Someone help. I guess sounds like a maybe move from Kroger to Publix problem.
I thought I looked at Publix too. I've looked at other places.
What are you making that you needed cream of chicken?
I was gonna make this. I found this cookbook that was like cheap recipes for college kids, but it was like it was top ramen.
Okay.
And then, but you add some cream of chicken to it to make it like a creamy ramen, and you add an egg white when you're making it, so it kind of adds that like fluffy egg white.
I like it.
And I was gonna try it, but I could not find the cream of chicken, so I just did the top ramen and the egg.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, anytime you want to come over and visit my team and have some chicken broccoli casserole, it is excellent.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
I will say, like I said at the beginning, casseroles are very dairy heavy. So I feel like if you're not dairy, you got to work pretty hard for your casserole life.
Or you're going really strict on the alternative options.
Yeah.
Which there are quite a few to choose from.
Okay, number 3 on mine.
Yep.
It's called the John Wayne casserole.
Okay.
It's ground beef, taco seasoning, green chilies, and then you can add sour cream, black olives, but it's kind of like a taco casserole.
Okay.
But there was a cookbook that came out in the 1970s, and John Wayne kind of helped with this idea, and so that's why they named it that.
Interesting. I see a theme coming along with your casserole team, Miss Jane.
That I like Mexican food?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to hear the team name. Do you have a little picture you can flash me?
Sure, yeah. This is what a John Wayne casserole looks like.
Ooh.
I'll turn it around for everyone to see.
Well, we can also share it on our
Yeah.
socials. John Wayne. Okay, I like it. I'm not too jealous either, so that's always good. Okay, next on my Fallon's casserole team, player number 3, it is the breakfast casserole. Breakfast.
What kind though? There's a lot of breakfast casseroles.
Okay, well, I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
Because I have some breakfast ones on here, but I need to know if I've been shot out of the draft.
We should have made this decision earlier. I think breakfast casseroles.
No, ma'am.
It takes it all.
No, because there's a French toast casserole and there's an egg with sausage casserole. Those are 2 different dishes. That's like saying every chicken casserole means every chicken casserole is kicked out because you did chicken and broccoli. Hard no.
Wow.
I'm shaking my...
The tude is palpable.
Yeah.
Okay, so my breakfast casserole is Pillsbury biscuit dough spread out on the bottom. So that's going to be your crust. It's going to be this really flaky, good crust. Then you're going to have breakfast sausage, in the skillet, into the pan on top of your biscuit. Then you're going to do a mixture of your egg whites or your eggs. You can do just egg whites, or I put the yellow part in. Get that yolk in there. So scramble up some eggs. You probably add a little milk in there. Bacon bits if you want. Not like bacon bits, but like cut up pieces of really crispy bacon. Pour it in there and then top it with cheese, and you have an excellent breakfast casserole.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you got to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my number 4 is going to also be an egg casserole. Because there's no Pillsbury Doughboy.
Okay.
And it's just eggs and veggies. It's essentially like a quiche.
Okay. I'll allow it. I will allow it.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Okay. What veggies are in your egg casserole?
Oh, I love tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I love onions. I love peppers. I like mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So an egg quiche casserole is what we'll call this one.
Okay.
But really no crust or anything. Just your eggs and your veggies. You could also add some meat. You could put some chorizo in there.
Okay.
Just whatever you want.
I'm a big crust gal, so I'm sad that you're not adding crust.
I am a no crust girl.
No crust. Okay.
Yeah.
Next on my draft, player number 4, come on out. It is the tater tot casserole.
What else is in it? Tell me more.
Is tater tot casserole on your list?
Well, I have something that includes tater tots in the casserole, but I don't know if it's the same, so tell me more.
Okay, the tater tot casserole is as follows. The thing about tater tot casserole is you can get pretty specific on the things you like. Mine personally is going to have some sort of meat, so like ground turkey or ground beef. It's going to have that cream of mushroom soup, really creamy. You're going to add whatever vegetables you want. I would probably do green beans because those are my favorite.
Oof.
Cheese, and then to top it off, delicious, crispy tater tots.
Okay. That's different than mine.
So much. Honestly, it's all about the tater tot topping. You can put anything under that tater tot topping, and I will be on it.
I love that.
But yeah,
Okay.
tater tot casserole.
Number 5 on mine, Chilaquiles.
I will give it to you if you can spell it.
Oh, yeah. Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles.
Got it.
It's a breakfast dish, but you
Okay.
kind of make it as a casserole.
Mhm.
It's like tomatoes, chipotle chili. There's usually, you can kind of put whatever level of sauce you want, but then there's tortillas, shredded chicken, and eggs
Ooh.
in that dish. It is so good.
I like
If you would like
it.
to try it here in Nashville at a place called La Hacienda,
Is
that's-
that where you can find it?
that's where I've had it, yeah.
Okay.
But
very nice.
Chilaquiles.
Has a very fun name. Chilaquiles.
Mhm.
Okay, next on mine, player number 5. Ooh, I'm trying to choose between 2. I feel like one might be on your list, so I feel like I need to take it now before you steal it. But then it's not really my number 5. The other one, okay. I'm going to go with macaroni and cheese bake.
Oh, that's great. I didn't have that on my list.
Oh, I just want to steal one of hers because she stole my lasagna. Okay.
I honestly didn't even cross my mind, but that's a great one.
Okay, macaroni and cheese bake. Do we need to say much more about it? It's everyone's favorite. Who doesn't
Do
love
you
macaroni
put like
and
panko, like so that there's like a
Of course,
crunchy?
you gotta have a little crispy crisp.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you.
It's so good. But if you have guests that don't like the crispy crisp, you just do it on half and half doesn't. So you have your creamy side and your crispy side.
That's a great way to serve
And-
everybody.
And there's so many types of cheeses out there that you just make that macaroni and cheese bake, whatever kind of
I was
cheese
gonna
you
say,
want.
what if you quarter it off and it's different kinds of cheese,
That's a
and then it's a
great
mac and
idea.
cheese casserole flight?
Amen. Amen. That's it. That's actually, I changed mine. Mine is like macaroni and cheese flight bake is
A
what I'm
flight bake.
saying.
Okay.
Flight bake.
Okay, great.
Just added that right in. Hey, snackers. Okay, so my pup Teddy, the official pod dog, he wanted to submit his snack of the week this week. And it is Sundays for Dogs. You have heard about us talk about it.
I mean, are we influencers or what?
We really are.
We really are.
If you have missed us talking about it, Sundays is an air-dried dog food made from the short list of human-grade ingredients. So besides USDA beef and all-natural chicken, you'll find digestive aids like pumpkin and ginger, which is so good for Teddy's tummy, plus disease-fighting antioxidants.
Here's a few reasons we think you'll love it. 1, no prep. 2, no mess. 3, no stress.
Mhm.
And it ships directly to your home. So no need to run around town finding your pup the best.
It's true. It came right to my door. It was so easy. Also, Sundays cost 40% less than those other healthy dog food brands. You know, we love a good deal. And as a fellow snacker, you actually get 35% off your first order of Sundays. All you have to do is go to sundaysfordogs.com/thesnackshow or use code thesnackshow at checkout. Come on, join your pup with my pup. Teddy loves it. That's Sundays for Dogs, sundaysfordogs.com/thesnackshow. Upgrade your pup to Sundays and feel good about the food you feed your dog.
Next on my list is my very favorite casserole in all of Thanksgiving, sweet potato casserole.
Oh, you can have it. You can have
Oh,
mine.
it is so good. You mix the sweet potatoes with some butter. You mix it all up, make it cream and smoothie. Smooth and creamy.
Or cream and smoothie. Who are we to
Layer
say?
it on the bottom. You put some marshmallows. You roast that in the oven.
Mhm.
Ooh, it's so good.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet potato casseroles, all for me.
Are you using on top the marshmallows, right?
Yeah, so I said you put marshmallows and you put it in the
Are
oven.
you using earth marshmallows or space marshmallows?
Earth marshmallows because you need them to get a little like burnty.
Okay,
That's how I like it.
sure.
Just
She
like I like my
likes it
some.
burnt.
Just
I
like
thought
I
you
like
said
my
you didn't like
s'mores.
a crust.
I like a burnt marshmallow.
Okay, that's a crust.
Okay, great. Then I have found a crust
She
that
found
I
a
will
crust
eat.
she likes. She liked it. Okay, next on my list, going back to the savory, getting kind of spicy on this one. We're doing the teriyaki chicken and rice bake.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Oh, it is so good. So obviously think of, the teriyaki flavor. You get it.
Yeah.
So you're going to have your chicken seasoned just like that. You're going to have, you can do brown rice or white rice. Choose the healthier option. Maybe go with the brown. You're going to add whatever veggies you want. I typically would do some broccoli. You can do carrots. I don't love cooked carrots, so I'm probably going to get those out of there.
Carrots so
You
much.
can do like a fun snow pea in there. You can get some green scallions. I mean, you can just get whatever fancy you like. But the really creme de resistance is that teriyaki flavoring you want in there.
Tell me how that falls into a casserole, like when you bake it, because that feels like something you make in a pan on top of the stove.
You could, but once it's done on the pan, you put it in 9x13, do whatever toppings you want on top, and bake it up into the oven.
Okay, great.
Teriyaki cheese, chicken, and rice bake.
Okay. Number 7 in my draft.
Okay.
Chicken noodle casserole.
Ooh, I didn't have that on my list. Tell me more.
It is chicken breasts, egg noodles, cream of mushroom soup, and cream of chicken soup, and like salt, pepper, butter, and then you can put some like crumbled kind of buttery round crackers for your crunch.
Ooh.
And then you bake it, and it's like a chicken noodle soup, but it's in a casserole.
I like that a lot. Where did you find that recipe?
I just found it on the internet. I could pull it up for you.
Yeah, will you pass that along in a DM?
I will, yeah.
Okay.
I'll slide into those DMs for that.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, next on my list, I'm really excited about this player. He is one of our best. We are excited to have him. He usually comes in right when you need him in a pinch. It's the scalloped potatoes.
Oof. I'm
What?
so far out on scalloped potatoes too.
How? They're so delicious.
No, green beans and scalloped potatoes is honestly one of the worst meals you could feed me.
Wow. Okay, picture this, folks. Thinly sliced potatoes and onions mixed together in a homemade cream sauce, and you bake it until it's tender, gold, and bubbly. You guys, it is so good, so simple, so good. It goes as a great meal in and of itself or as a great side dish, too. So however you're feeling those potatoes, if you're feeling potato heavy, potato light, it is there for you. And you top it off with some seasoning. It can be salt, pepper, onion, garlic. You can add in some thyme, rosemary, parsley. You can get as crazy as you want.
You should try the ranch seasoning from Trader Joe's on that.
Great
I think
idea.
you would like. I just feel like those and potatoes would go well because it goes well with my
idea.
popcorn.
Yep.
Okay, number 8. I've made it through 7 in the savory, and now I've got to work into the sweet life of Jamie Louise. A blueberry crumble.
That's really good. Blueberry
So your
crumble.
filling is sugar, cornstarch, blueberries, vanilla extract, lemon juice, and then your crumble is like oats, flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, and then you kind of make it and then you put it on top and you bake it together.
Great.
What's also really good and what was first on my list, but I've already been told I need to stop talking about apples because I can't eat them, is an apple crisp. An apple crisp is actually I have made so many times. And then you put a little vanilla ice cream on top afterwards. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, that sounds really, really good. I have to tell you, apple crisp was on my list. Are you telling me I can no longer have it on my list?
No, you can have it on yours. I just didn't want to put on mine because remember I kept talking about how I love in our fruit episode in fruit snacks. I talked about apples and you said you're not supposed to eat those. And so I'm trying to, I just left it out. So.
Okay. So next player on my list, number 8, apple crisp. We're going with the apple crisp, y'all. Same thing as that blueberry crisp, but just switch out those blueberries for some apples, add some cinnamon to it. Ooh, fall in your mouth. Here you come.
Yes. Do you do yours a la mode or no?
I do a la no.
Ugh.
Yeah.
French vanilla ice cream is the only way too. Not vanilla bean, not just regular vanilla, French vanilla.
Okay.
I've said it. I've committed.
She said it once, she said it again.
I have left the building.
Okay, well, if I have any of that near my apple crisp, I will send it your way.
Great.
Okay, you have 2 more players. Make your choices wisely.
Number 9, I am coming in what I know is the most controversial casserole, but I just want to spice things up here. Tuna noodle casserole.
Oh, I'm in 100%.
Because people love or they hate tuna, and I am all the way in on it.
True. No, I love it. I'm totally in.
Yeah.
Give me some of those ingredients.
Yeah, okay. So it is cream of mushroom soup, milk, green peas, tuna.
Wait, whoa.
Egg noodles, dry breadcrumbs, and butter.
You said green peas. Are you telling me there's other types of peas that aren't green?
I don't know. That's just what I'm just reading the list because I wanted to make sure I included everything. So just peas. And some carrots. I would add some carrots to mine probably.
Okay.
But yeah, I would even make the tuna casserole that was like Hamburger Helper brand when I was in high school.
Okay, I like it.
So tuna casserole is my
casserole.
number 9.
Okay, love it so much. My number 9, here you go. Here it comes. The chicken Alfredo bake.
Chicken Alfredo. How is that a casserole? Tell me more.
It's a bake.
But is it just chicken and...
No. Listen.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
You're forgetting something. The penny pasta.
Okay.
So you have your cubed chicken,
Oh.
your penny pasta. You're going to either do a homemade Alfredo sauce or you're going to make your own, which would be, heavy cream, milk, garlic, flour, butter, all the good stuff, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. Mix it all up, put some parsley on top, bake it. You got your chicken Alfredo bake. And guess
parsley.
what?
Interesting
parsley
addition.
on top. The cool thing about your chicken Alfredo bake is you can make it a shrimp Alfredo bake. Get rid of that chicken, put in some fish. You got your shrimp Alfredo.
Oh, man. I love shrimp Alfredo and shrimp scampi.
It's kind of like a shrimp scampi bake.
Okay.
Honestly, you could do it. You could do shrimp.
And with the
thin noodles
I'm in
and
on
your
that.
sauce.
Oh, I'm in on that.
You're in.
Okay, I'm going to make that. Snackers, if you guys remember, we recently took our Circle DNA test and our results are in.
Woo!
We are taking you through these tests over the next few weeks. So for today, let's talk about our diet and nutrition results.
Y'all, Jamie and I literally sat in her office and went over our results, and it was hilariously fun. So nutritionally, Jamie has higher needs for niacin, coenzyme Q10, and omega-3, while I have higher needs for niacin, magnesium, and iodine. Do I know what those 3 words mean? No, but we're going to look them up. And I guess we should do a vitamin episode on the pod and get info, right?
Yes, we do need all that help.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out that Fallon should be on a low-carb diet and has a higher sensitivity to fats and carbohydrates.
Okay.
While my optimal diet is also low-carb, but I am only sensitive to fats. So it sounds like we may need to do a low-carb episode sometime soon. And shockingly, both of us are sensitive to spice. I kind of feel hurt by that because I thought my taste buds were stronger than that.
I'm so glad you're on Team Fallon. Okay, since we saw that both of us should be reducing our carb intake, y'all, would you please give us ideas of what we need to do? We'll take your ideas. We'll do a low-carb episode. It'll be great. So let us know those low-carb snacks. And please get your Circle DNA test done with us.
Find out if you're like us.
Yes, you can get your Circle DNA kit for yourself using our code SNACK, SNACK, to get 33% off on Circle DNA. The link is in our show notes. Okay, guys, rounding out your team, your 10 players, Jamie Louise Crockett, who is it?
I started with lasagna. And I want to end with lasagna, and I want to end with a dessert. So mine is chocolate lasagna.
Oh, I've never heard of her.
Oh, it is all the layers like lasagna, but it is crushed Oreos.
Okay.
It's chocolate chips. It's whipped topping. There's cream cheese, sugar. You use a chocolate pudding mix in it.
Okay.
Oh, she is beauty. She is grace.
What kind of Oreos are you going to use?
Oh, for these, probably just double stuffed or regular.
Okay.
But she is layered with all of the dream ingredients that you could ever want to end your casserole night.
Ooh,
So
sounds good. It sounds like a good way to round it out.
yeah, so a chocolate casserole is how I'm ending my draft.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, player number 10 on Fallon's casserole team. Also a sweet tooth over here. We are ending it with our 10th player, the blueberry French toast casserole.
Oh, I saw that on the list.
Ooh, it looks so good. I couldn't avert my eyes.
I saw one that also had coconut in it, but that
Ooh.
I feel like yours isn't going to include
mine
that
does
ingredient.
not have coconut. So
Okay.
think of cinnamon spice bread. Think of some blueberries. Think of a crispy brown sugar topping, y'all. Kind of like a crisp, but a little different. This is your breakfast or dessert casserole of your dreams. I would even think you can take out the blueberries, add some strawberries if you want. Do a little fruit medley.
You know what I think you should try is
What?
get the cinnamon bread from Dollywood and try and make it with that.
That's a really good idea. And you top it off with, don't forget your maple syrup, okay? A la maple syrup.
Or some whipped cream.
Or whipped cream. Or honestly, add some ice cream to this too. I mean, before I was no a la mode, but I'm back in with
Wait,
this.
you're in a la mode land for that, but not for an apple crisp?
Yeah.
Wow.
Different.
There's no amount of words that you could make that make sense in my head, but
I love
mofo
it.
you.
Okay, Jamie, now that we've named our team,
Okay.
first of all, y'all need to hop on the Snack Show Pod, at the Snack Show Pod on Instagram, and let us know what team you are. Are you team Jamie Casserole or team Fallon Casserole? And Jamie, what is the name of your team that you just came up with?
I'm calling my team I'm on a roll.
How do you spell roll?
Rolle.
Rolle?
Yeah, we're getting wild. So it's like roll, like I'm on an actual roll, but then
Okay.
you add the E because you want it to end like a
Okay.
casserole.
Okay. I like it. I think mine's gonna be Fallon's Casserole with my homies team.
Okay.
You guys get it? Musical, gifted. You get it. Who do you think would win?
I don't know. Maybe we
Yours
should.
is pretty sweet and spicy, and mine's like savory and sweet
And real cheesy.
and real cheesy.
Yours is real cheesy.
Yeah.
And like the ingredient cheesy, not in like the
Yeah. Of
humor
course.
style cheesy.
Sure. I don't know. I think we need to battle it out and see.
I don't know. Internet, whose team would you choose to be on?
Who are you rooting for?
Team Jami or Team Fallon? We do this a lot to you, but now we have really set our draft.
Say your team name again.
Well, you started yours with Fallon's. Now I'm going to start it.
Okay.
Jami's on a roll.
Jami's on a roll casserole team or Fallon's casserole with the homies casserole team. You let us know who is your team. Okay, let's come together. Now that we're done being enemies, let's come back together for a segment that everybody loves. Y'all, it's time for Snack of the Week.
Snack of the week.
Snack.
Okay, Fal, tell
Snack.
us your snack of the week.
I'm very excited about this.
Oh.
You guys first heard of this company because they're a brand new sponsor of ours. Their name is nuts.com. We talked about them last week.
My snack of the week be from nuts.com? I don't know.
Okay.
You go.
My
What if
snack
we have
of
the
the
snack of the week for this like same one? We've never done that before.
week. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to
Okay.
say it.
Okay.
It is chocolate covered, dark chocolate covered
Almonds.
almonds.
That's not mine, but I know.
Are
I know
yours
you.
gummy bears?
No.
Oh, okay. Chocolate covered almonds, y'all. Okay. I don't like almonds. So what nuts.com did, they said, you know what? You might not like this almond, but I'm going to cover it in a really delicious
They
chocolate.
parented Fallon so hard
And
with
then
some
you're gonna
dark
like
chocolate
it.
trickery
Y'all,
in order to eat your nuts.
I had a full bag. I thought, ooh, I'll just try one because I'm not a nut fan. The bag is now empty. And
You've
Jami
eaten-
did. Yes. Yes.
That
I'm
made me
obsessed.
That made me choke on my own
I'm
spit.
obsessed. I will tell you that I use one of those small Rubbermaid containers to only put 6 in at a time to,
Mm-hmm.
just give me some breathing room.
Set some boundaries.
Set some boundaries. And y'all, they are so good. So if you're telling yourself, I would hate those, I hate nuts, I get you, girl, I get you, guy, I'm staring right at you. These are amazing. You'll rethink almonds after this, okay? Nuts.com.
I loved them, but I like almonds beforehand.
So good. So good.
My snack of the week, also from nuts.com, but it
Really?
is the dried mango.
Oh, yeah.
I have been eating, it has made me not eat chocolate at snack time because it's so sweet, but instead I'm eating a fruit. And it is the best dried mango where it's not too chewy, but it's not too like gummy.
Uh-huh.
That's just the perfect texture. So
I did try it. That was the first time I had dried mango. And I was expecting actually to be a little more crispy, but it really is still soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mango fruit leather,
It is.
but just the fruit, no sugar.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So that's my snack of the week.
Well, thanks, Nuts.com. It looks like you sponsored this week Snack of the Week. And before we leave, we need to hear from our listener Snack of the Week. Hey, listener, would you please tell us what is your Snack of the Week?
Hey, Jami and Fallon. My name is Ellie Rose, tuning in from Gainesville, Florida. I'm a big fan of the show. Okay, my snack of the week is a spin-off of charcuterie. Am I supposed to be eating dairy? No. Did I do that all week? Yes, I did. So go get yourself a log of goat cheese, okay? I know it's unpopular sometimes. You're going to smash it up with a cream cheese. Then you're going to put some lemon juice, some lemon zest, some red pepper, some salt, some pepper, some garlic, a minced garlic, some honey. Mix it all up, whip it with a mixer, and you have a whipped goat cheese dip. And oh my gosh, it was so good. I ate it on these little like crunchy like baguette. You know those like tiny, like they look like baguettes, but they're a cracker, but they're crunchy. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Ellie Rose, I could not type fast enough.
Yeah.
During the
Ellie
second of the
Rose is a chef with all of those ingredients.
I mean, log of goat cheese, cream cheese, we got lemon juice, we got red pepper, we got garlic, we got honey, we got pepper, we got all
Lemon
sorts of
zest.
seasoning.
That was the
Lemon
other
zest.
one.
You
That
whip
sounds
it up.
delicious. I love a whipped dip.
I loved whipped goat cheese.
Yes.
So good. Wow.
Might
Okay.
I be trying that at home tonight? I don't know.
Maybe. Also, they have the log goat cheese at Trader Joe's that has like the blueberry
Yes,
covering.
that
I
is
wonder if that would be a
so
good like
good.
sweet wit.
Yes, and then with like the little spicy mixed in.
Ooh, okay. Ellie Rose, you really brought the snack of the week.
Yeah.
this week.
She wins. Her draft for snack of the week wins.
That really wins. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time with us talking casseroles. Remember, let us know who your team is at the Snack Show Pod on Instagram. And please join us next week. We have a very fun conversation. We need you to bring your Hawaiian shirts. We need you to think summer warm thoughts. We need you to think what's it?
Little paper umbrellas.
Paper umbrellas, and we need cups in your hand to cheers, because we are talking
Tiki drinks.
okay? And we may be bringing a guest on, maybe not. We'll never know. You have to tune in, okay? We'll see you next week.
And I'll eat more snacks before then.